Alright, welcome back to Kaijuly. Hold on. Got the door. The background in the back. We are now on Godzilla Tokyo S.O.S, which is a direct sequel to Godzilla against Mechagodzilla, which, in spite of them setting up a sequel at the end of the last one, I still need to rewrite this one, I guess. The director rewrote this one. Because he didn't like the scripts. He thought they were boring. Came up as a rehash of Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla. So we got this one, which not only can Godzilla Tokyo S.O.S, which not only contains Godzilla and Mechagodzilla, but also Mothra, which I left in the other room. But, yes. So it starts with these, member of a G-Force, whatever they are, military, finding something in the sky. They go to investigate and they see there's a giant monster. And if you got half a brain, you can tell it's Mothra. We get the guy from the original Mothra is back. He's like a grandfather now. And so that exists in this universe, I guess. And they get he and his grandson and nephew, whatever, they get a visit from the twin fairies. And they say that Godzilla's bones must be returned to the sea. They say this like 4 times. And it's like, we get it already. You don't gotta keep saying it. And they mean the bones that are inside Mechagodzilla. Meanwhile, the pilot, who is like the grandson or nephew or whatever, and also he's also a Super Sentai from Power Ranger, the red one. Anyway, that's Power Ranger, who's a Wild Force here in America. But, I don't think he murdered his roommate. Too soon. But anyway, sorry. So, yes, what do you know? Godzilla attacks. Mothra is summoned. Mothra tries to fight Godzilla. It doesn't work. Then the two little, Kiro is brought in, and you got the human stuff. I never care about the human stuff, alright? They brought in different characters for this for some reason, saying that they just got rid of the other ones. They just were taken away, I don't know. But, we got new characters here. We got Akibo, which is the only name I remember. And he is the new pilot for Kiru. But he's a jerk. First thing we see, he catches a fire with his bare hand. No bullshit. But yeah, and like, okay. Sure. I can kill one like that. I did it over the toilet one time. It was flying over the toilet. And in the toilet, I just flush. But anyway, skin tag. But anyway, so yeah, there's some stuff with the humans, but really nothing big. So Mothra is fighting Godzilla, but Godzilla is winning. Kiru comes in and they fight. But Mothra dies, of course. And the two little larva Mothra come in to help, and they cover him in silk, and then Q grabs him, and the Gal Ranger guy, he's an engineer, and he hadn't fixed the repairs. He hasn't finished repairing Kiru yet, but Akibo is like, don't worry, I have this. Your fists ain't gonna do nothing against Godzilla, but okay. And, so, yeah, he goes in there to fix it. He gets stuck because Godzilla basically welded the door shut. But, the other pilot, Kibo, is able to blast the door so that it opens. And Mechagodzilla, or Kiru, turns upside down. He falls out. He's caught, saved by Akibo. And then, Kiru takes Godzilla and shoves him back under the sea, and they're both under there, and they pay respects to. Yeah. And then I have a post-credit scene that has set up human DNA testing, although I don't think they actually continue from this point after this. So that's really much like the one from Megaguirus, where you got Godzilla. Yeah. Not really much to continue from there. But, sorry. Yeah, the musical score was still good. Some of the fights in this one I think were better because it wasn't just showing Godzilla standing there and getting blasted at. He was actually fighting, although I do want to criticize this and the last one. Somebody didn't mention, there's a lot of fighting that looks like it's just hugging each other and going back and forth. It's really weird. The human character development, I never care about the human character development in these. It was nice to see was his name Shobu? Shozu? I don't know. The guy from Mothra come back for a little role. They don't do much with him though. I'd say this is not as good as the last one, but still not bad. We've almost finished with the Millennium series. All we have left is Godzilla Final Wars. Yes. Yes. So we're almost done with the Millennium series, and then we go back to America. But we're not quite done yet. So like I said, this was pretty good. And not as good as the last one, but entertaining still. Mothra dies again because that's all she does, really, except for in Rebirth of Mothra, because, well, actually, the first one, she did die, and the Mothra Leo shows up, and the Mothra Leo's in the next two, I guess. Haven't seen 3 yet, but there's still a death of a Mothra in there somewhere. That's all she's good for. Bring Mothra in, and she dies. You know, Godzilla King of Monsters had Mothra in it. Spoiler alert. She dies. They don't even do the larva thing in that one, which I want to do a video eventually about how I would have done the MonsterVerse. I would put more care into it because Warner Bros. Doesn't seem to care unless it makes some money. They need more characters that they need more like connecting between the movies. That was my big problem, but we'll get into that. But yeah, this was alright, like I said. So what are your thoughts on Godzilla Tokyo S.O.S? Leave them in the comments below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I've been Scotty, and I'll see you in the next one.